don't know what to say. This is the kitchen. That's not gonna work. Have you ever felt like this? Whether you're an old pro or a newbie, by the end of this video, you're gonna feel confident. We're gonna give you a step-by-step framework to crush it when working with real estate home buyers every single time. You ready? Let's get it. So first of all, I want to qualify showing real estate property. On this video, we're not really talking about luxury properties, luxury homes. And the reason why is because with luxury properties, you normally have more time. They last on the market much longer, so you're going to have more preparation time. So that's not what we're talking about today. What we are talking about is normal homes that are going to be on the market. Okay? Number one, print out a cheat sheet. What are we talking about? We're talking about for you to print out a MLS listing. They call it a listing ticket back in the day, but the MLS listing, and make sure you print out two of them, one for you and one for the buyer. More than likely, you're going to be bombarded with a barrage of questions, such as, what are the taxes? What are the association fees? What's the dimensions of this bedroom? So how are you going to present this? Really easy. Just show them, okay, you've probably already seen these properties online, but I want to give this to you as a little cheat sheet so you can have all the dimensions, because it's nice to be able to have this while we're walking through the home. But what should you not do? Remember, we said we're going to give you a framework of what to do and what not to do, the 10 steps. Do not give them, if you're showing multiple homes, don't give them all of them at one time. Why not? Well, if you give them all at one time, quite often what they do is if you go to the next house, they'll leave them in the car. So what you want to do is, once you enter the property, once they enter the property, you want to give them that property that you're looking at, that cheat sheet for that property right there. The next step is you want to get the house prepped and ready. If at all possible, get to the home early. If the client is already there, just simply say something like, hey, if you know, especially if they're in the car or if they're getting out of the car, you can let them know, hey, give me just a second to open up the home and get it prepped for you real quick. They'll normally respect that. All right, so what do you do when you get inside while they're waiting for you? You want to get in there and you want to turn on all the lights, okay? You want to make this house show ready. Cut on the lights, open the blinds or curtains or whatever they have. Get as much light as you can have coming in. Just get the house show ready and perfect for them. All right, now here's a bonus pro tip for you. If there's a room in the house that is beautiful, close the door. Have you ever noticed on HGTV when there's a nice room, there's kind of a reveal where the door kind of opens? And they've been walking through the house, but then there's this closed door and it reveals. Well, in our minds, we get curious when there's a closed door. So if they reveal it and see a beautiful room, it's going to feel real special to them. Now, point number 4 in the framework, don't show up late. Don't do it. Now, we all know that there are occasions where we are on time or we may even be running behind schedule. If that is the rare occasion, call them in advance or at least text them and let them know that there's a possibility that you may be a few minutes late from your last appointment. And one more thing, it's good to let them know how many minutes you're going to be late. If you're using GPS, it's really easy. If it says that you'll be there in 10 minutes, make sure you give them 12 or 15 because you want to underpromise and overdeliver. Alright, so what's next? Well, this isn't a step, but this is something that you definitely want to do. You want to greet them and you want to ask them if they're ready for the tour. Come on in, basically. Alright, now here's where it gets real fun. Step number 5. While touring the home, ask them questions. What? What are you going to ask them questions about? Well, you can ask them questions about the location of the home, maybe some particular features. You can ask them questions about that, of maybe a room that you're in. And one of my favorite questions to ask, if it looks like they're feeling the home a little bit, is how would you furnish this room? Great question to ask. Also, you want to show personal interest. So what does that mean? You want to ask them questions about themselves, about their family, maybe hobbies, or even their work. Now, remember this though. This is not an interrogation. So when you ask the questions, listen. Have a conversation. Talk back with them and talk about what they have said. Okay? Make it about them, because you want to make them feel important. Why? Because, of course, they are. Alright, I'm Sean Calhoun. Thanks for watching. And for other videos, make sure you check out the YouTube channel or go directly to prettyhomeacademy.com. See you on the next one. Let's get it.